so under the W you see the word went. So I'm going to cross this out on your paper, and you read to me how to spell the word went, and I'll write it down.
W-E-N-T.
Nice job. Now let's just quickly go through and see if you have any other words on the word wall that are misspelled. Nope, they all look good to me. Okay, so you go on here and you check off under yes that you did the first thing on the writing checklist. Alright, now let's see what the second one says. I used an uppercase letter at the beginning of each sentence. So I'm going to go through and underline the beginning of each of your sentences. So that's uppercase. This might be a sentence. Okay, let's stay focused. And, alright, so you did a good...
Timmy was making a funny face.
That's okay. So you did a good job with capitalizing your letters. So check that one off on the writing checklist. Next says, I used lowercase letters for the rest of the sentence. So lowercase, lowercase. Is this a lowercase K or a capital K?
That's lowercase.
Okay. So it looks like you just have one more capital, but it's the name, it's somebody's name, so that's correct. So check off the lowercase letter. The next one, now I'm going to let you do these last two, okay? So the next one says, I used appropriate punctuation marks at the end of each sentence. So go through and make sure you have the appropriate punctuation.
Okay. That's good. I spelled that one out. Is that okay?
A question mark? What does a question mark look like? Can you draw it?
No, that's why I spelled it out.
Alright, so I'll show you right here. But do you even need this here at all? Do you have a question?
No.
Alright, so let's just cross that out, because we don't need that. That's just extra. And why don't you check the rest of your punctuation?
I seen this symbol in my mom's email.
That's not one of the punctuation marks that we talked about. That's for using the computer. So what do you think we could put there instead of that?
A question mark?
Let's read the sentence. Rabbits are better than bunnies. Does that sound like a question to you?
No.
No. So what else could we put at the end of that sentence?
A period.
A period. And that would be fine. So why don't you write that in? So check that off on your writing checklist. And the last one says, I use spaces between my words. So go through and make sure you have the appropriate amount of space between each word. And remember we talked about in class having a finger space in between. Nice job. So now check off the last one on your sentence. And let's go through and read your paper with all the revisions, okay? I went around the street with Jim. A squirrel yelled at us. Rabbits are better than bunnies. So it sounds a little unfocused, but that's okay because this is just practice. And you did a good job. Now you know how to use a writing checklist. You're going to have one of these on your desk so you can use it every time you have a writing assignment. And make sure you go through and edit your paper. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, now you can go back to your seat and do some silent reading.
Okay.
Nice job.